Good evening, good evening. Let's give a round of applause for the good band. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Candace Turner, the Deputy Athletics Director here at Wayne State University, and it is my pleasure to serve as your Mistress of Ceremonies for this evening. We are so excited to have you all here. So what we are going to do is we're going to get started with our program while you're enjoying your salads, and then we'll have dinner served, and then we'll continue with some music from the good band. So first of all, before we get started, I wanted to take a minute to welcome all of our former Hall of Fame inductees that are in the house. If you all would please stand for a minute for me. All of our former Hall of Fame inductees. Yep, you know who you are. Thank you all so much. The Hall of Fame ceremony is one of our signature events that we do in the athletics department, and we are so thankful for you all for coming in tonight. So without further ado, I'm going to bring our first speaker to the stage, none other than Mr. Dave Ripple, who serves as our Vice President for Development and Alumni Affairs. So without further ado, Dave.
Candace is a little shorter than me. Go Warriors! Or wait, for those in the room, go Tartars! All right. Well, it's a pleasure to be here this evening. I bring greetings from President Kimberly Andrews Espy, who could not be here this evening. I do have the title of VP of Development and Alumni Affairs and also President of the Wayne State University Foundation, which means the division that raises money to help provide scholarships for students, builds buildings, names classrooms, provides programs and all sorts of things for Wayne State University students, faculty, staff, and our community. And it's really a pleasure to be here tonight. As a former student athlete, not at Wayne State, but as a former student athlete, I understand the importance of teamwork and the importance of working together for a common purpose. Those of you who are being inducted tonight, the 6 of you, I offer my sincerest congratulations. Well done on helping Wayne State rise again in all the rankings. For those of you who attended Wayne or alumni of Wayne State, I have some news to share with you about the university broadly, and this comes from our president. I don't know if I'm sure everyone follows U.S. News and World Report. You all get that in your email every day, I'm sure. That was a joke. But for the first time, there are over 4,000 universities and colleges in this country. And just a week and a half ago, Wayne State, for the very first time, was ranked in the top 100, number 98. I think that deserves it. When you think about all of the vast universities and colleges in this country, for Wayne State to be recognized in the top 100, I would say is well-deserved and overdue. Because Wayne State provides an opportunity, as many of you have experienced, to take yourself from here to here. And I know many of you in this room have afforded yourself that opportunity, and we're grateful. So I won't keep talking. I'm just going to say again to those that are being awarded the prestigious honor of being with the Wayne State Athletics Hall of Fame, congratulations, our sincerest best to you, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that, Dave. We appreciate your continued support of Wayne State Athletics. And at this time, I would like to bring none other than our Director of Athletics, the first woman ever, might I add, Mrs. Erica Wallace.
Well, good evening, everyone. Warriors, Tartars, alumni, guests, but most importantly, our inductees and their family. Welcome. We're so excited to have you guys here today. Tonight we come together to celebrate not just the accomplishments of our inductees, but also the spirit of excellence that defines Wayne State athletics. So let's take a moment to reflect on the dedication and hard work that has brought us here today and show our appreciation for the incredible athletes being inducted into the Wayne State Hall of Fame this evening. So as we gather here this evening, it's really hard for me to believe that I'm going into my second year here as the athletic director. This journey obviously presents some challenges, but each and every one has only deepened my commitment to this incredible community here at Wayne State. So tonight's celebration is a powerful reminder of the meaningful impact we can have on the future of Wayne State athletics. We are here to honor the journeys of 6 outstanding athletes whose achievements and dedication in both sport and education have left an incredible mark on the university. So now it's my privilege to introduce each Hall of Fame inductee, and as I read your name, if you could please stand so that we can applaud your achievements together. Fred Delcomyn. Fred, a trailblazer in cross country and track, his performances not only earned him All-American honors, but also showcased his role in leading the team to multiple conference championships during his tenure. Fred is also a 2-time NCAA national qualifier, solidifying his status as one of the best in sport. Thank you, Fred. Ziad El-Sissi. Ziad, a true standout in the world of fencing, has built an impressive legacy both at Wayne State and on the international stage. Ziad is a multiple-time NCAA individual medalist, earning national honors throughout his career. His list of accomplishments includes reaching All-American status multiple times and consistently finishing among the top fencers in the country. Ziad's recent journey to the Paris Olympics marks him as one of our very few athletes from Wayne State to reach this elite level. Thank you, Ziad. Jeremy Jones. Jeremy brought determination and a knack for record setting to the field, leaving a significant mark at Wayne State. Not only does he hold the record for the most touchdowns in a single season, but he also ranks in the top 5 for all-time receiving yards and receptions in the Wayne State history. His leadership helped drive his team to victory on numerous occasions, proving his commitment to excellence. Thank you, Jeremy. Ellie Malinsky. Ellie made her mark in swimming, achieving impressive accolades. During her time at Wayne State, she became a 3-time All-American and a 2-time NCAA finalist. Ellie's hard work also contributed to the team's impressive finishes at conference championships, and she remains one of our top record holders in individual events. Her resilience and determination have set the bar for all who follow. Thank you, Ellie. Andrea Matrake. Andrea distinguished herself as a leader on the tennis court, becoming a key figure for our tennis program. Throughout her career, she earned multiple All-Gliok honors and finished with an outstanding 68 career single wins, 55 double victories, making her one of the most successful players in program history. In her final season, Andrea led the team with a remarkable win-loss record, helping secure multiple Gliok titles. Thank you, Andrea. Carrington Seals. Go ahead and stand up, Robert. So unfortunately, Carrington cannot be with us tonight, but her father is here, Robert is here. Carrington was a powerhouse in track and field, specifically hurdles. still holds the school record in the 100-meter hurdles, which is an impressive mark in Wayne State's history. Carrington's incredible speed and technical skill in the track earned her multiple All-GLIAC honors, and she placed in the top 10 in the GLIAC championships several times. She consistently ranked among the top hurdlers in the nation, earning All-American honors in 2016, 2017, and 2018. Round of applause for Carrington. So these inductees have set standards not only through their collective accomplishments, but also through their journey, representing Wayne State with pride. And now they join an exclusive group of just 275 Hall of Fame inductees at Wayne State, a true testament to their impact and their legacy. One more time. At Wayne State, our core values propel our athletic department forward. We collaborate to enhance learning, serve to inspire our community, compete to achieve excellence, and grow through every single experience. Each success and challenge contribute to our development, reinforcing our identity as warriors. We collaborate knowing that teamwork makes us stronger, and these inductees exemplified lifting their teammates up and striving for excellence. They serve to inspire, embodying the city of Detroit and showing us what commitment and consistency, with it all, we can overcome challenges. As student athletes, they balance rigorous academics and the demands of sports, reflecting commitment, achievement, and victory, setting records that these inductees have paved the way for many future generations to come, challenging us to continue to strive for more, and I thank you all for that. I'd also like to take a moment to thank our Hall of Fame Selection Committee for their time and effort and thoughtful consideration in selecting this class of inductees. So when I read your name, if you could please stand up. Mike Horn, head men's golf coach. Jeff Weiss, Senior Associate Athletic Director. Catherine Light, 2018 Hall of Fame inductee. Yasha Moore, our head women's tennis coach and 2021 Hall of Fame inductee. Shelby Ripple, Athletic Department Assistant. Josh Rennell, 2018 Hall of Fame inductee for football. And David Greer is also on the committee, our former head men's basketball coach, and could not be with us this evening. But I thank you guys because your dedication ensures that the legacy of excellence at Wayne State continues to shine. And I want to thank you for the time that it takes and the devotion that you had to this committee. So thank you. I also want to take a moment to thank the coaches, mentors, family, supporters who have backed these athletes. Your belief in their potential has been critical to their success, and tonight we celebrate you too. To our inductees, thank you for embodying what it means to be a warrior or a Tartar. Forget about you, Fred. Your legacy will inspire us for years to come. As we look ahead, we do so confidently, knowing Wayne State Athletics will continue to grow and excel because of the foundation that you have all built. Now let's embrace the spirit of excellence that defines Wayne State Athletics. As we continue to celebrate, let's take inspiration from the journeys of our inductees. Together, we will embody the values of Wayne State Athletics and support one another in our pursuits. Thank you all for being here, and I please hope that you enjoy the evening ahead. Go Warriors!
Erica, for those words. She's definitely leading us into a very bright future here in the department, and we are so thankful for her guidance. At this time, I don't know where she went. Oh, there you go. Okay, perfect. At this time, I would like to bring Evelyn Dice. We affectionately call her Evie, as she brings our student athlete address. So none other than Evie Dice.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Wayne State Athletics Hall of Fame induction ceremony. My name is Evelyn Dice, and I am a senior on the women's swimming and diving team, and this year I am serving as the SAT co-president. It is an honor to be standing here in front of 6 amazing athletes who have forever impacted Wayne State Athletics. The legacy these athletes have left is admired every day as athletes walk through the halls of Mathi and see GLIAC Conference champion photos, a long list of graduated student athletes, and national championship trophies. It is an incredible opportunity to follow in the footsteps of these remarkable athletes that we are honoring tonight. Each of you demonstrated the dedication and determination it takes to be successful, not only as an athlete, but as a student and a person. To me, being a student athlete teaches you perseverance and other skills that make you stand out from others and will help you build many relationships that last forever. Over the past 4 years, my teammates, coaches, and the Wayne State Athletics department staff have become my family. This family has given me many opportunities, a support system, and are considered to be part of my why. Why I wake up every morning and jump in a cold pool, why I take part in SAC, and why I'm so lucky to be a Wayne State Warrior. Thank you to the Wayne State Athletics Department for creating an environment for student athletes to be successful in every aspect of life, and for bringing us together tonight to honor remarkable individuals and their achievements as a Wayne State Warrior, or Tartar. Families, friends, coaches, and teammates, thank you for coming out tonight to celebrate the achievements of your loved ones. Hall of Fame inductees, thank you for paving the way for Wayne State Athletics and inspiring many generations of athletes. As always, go Warriors, thank you.
Person standing in between you and dinner, but I do want to take a moment of silence for all of our former Hall of Fame inductees and people that we have lost throughout this past year before we have dinner. So if we could take a quick moment of silence for that. Thank you. And before we have dinner, I would be remiss if I didn't have our head coaches of our program stand up. I know we have quite a few in the building. We wouldn't be able to have these Hall of Famers if we didn't have coaches. So coaches of our current athletics programs, if you all could stand right now and be recognized, and we give you all a hand clap. We got Coach Smothers, Coach Hamilton. Come on, stand up. Coach Horn, Coach Tyrone Wheatley, Yasha, Sean Peters, Coach Tynes. We appreciate everything that you all do and making sure that we stay better together. So at this time, we'll have some soft music from the Good Band, and dinner is served. Thank you. let's give it up for the good band. Thank you. At this time, if we could all find our seats as we are going to get started with our program. I know we're getting a couple photos and everyone will get their refreshments and we'll get started here. So as we get started with our program, I do want to take a minute to first say, again, thank you for everyone for coming out. Thank you to Andiamo's, Detroit Riverfront, Mike there. They have been a wonderful and strategic partner for the Department of Athletics for several years, and we appreciate them, and hopefully you all enjoyed the delicious food that they provided. So let's give it up for Andiamo's. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate you, your continued support. At this time, I would like to bring someone new up to the mic, new to Wayne State. Ms. Lindsay Crum is the Assistant Vice President for Alumni Relations, and let's give her a round of applause as she comes to the stage.
Thank you. Well, good evening, Warriors and Tartars. It is a joy and a privilege to join you this evening. Congratulations to our inductees. We are so proud of your accomplishments. And really, when we think about our student athletes, our former student athletes, our current student athletes, the experiences you have are core to your relationship, your alumni relationship with Wayne State. And when you think about everything that you went through as a student athlete, all the hours, all the preparation, all the time in competition and in class, all of that is formative to the life that you live and the career that you build after Wayne State. And while that might not be exactly what we're celebrating today, that is part of the relationship, the lifelong relationship that your induction and everything that comes with that legacy stands for. And so it's truly an honor to represent your Alumni Association this evening, to celebrate you and to lift you up and everything that you've accomplished on behalf of this university. We will always remember you. We hope that you will remember us too. So congratulations.
Okay, so we are about to get started with what we came here to do. So before I bring up our first introduction speaker for our Hall of Famers, I did want to share with you all that back in 1976, we started annually recognizing distinguished members of our alumni that did well athletically and academically here at Wayne State. So today we are going to shine a light on these 6 individuals and their impacts on our university, our Department of Athletics, and their respective sports teams. So we are delighted to have them as our newest incoming class of our Athletics Hall of Fame. So before we get started, let's give them a huge round of applause. You all have done some wonderful and magnificent things, and we are so happy to celebrate you tonight. So now at this point, I would like to introduce our Hall of Fame inductees introducers, and we are going to start with Mr. Jeff Weiss. None other. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good evening. It's always nice to bat lead off, so get this going here. Nearly 10 years ago, I was contacted by the Commissioner's Office of the President's Athletic Conference requesting nominees for its 60th anniversary teams. In researching the cross-country and track and field teams during Wayne State's tenure in the PAC, I came across the name Fred Delcomyn. For someone who participated nearly 20 years before the Wayne State Athletics Hall of Fame was established, I felt Fred had slipped through the cracks, having never been nominated for the Hall of Fame. He helped the Tartar cross-country squad to 3 consecutive conference titles, earning all PAC accolades all 3 seasons, and was the individual champion in 1960. In track, Fred won the 2-mile race as a sophomore and the 1-mile event as a senior, helping WSU to back-to-back runner-up finishes. Back then, you may not know, but freshmen were ineligible to compete on the varsity. They received a thing called the freshman numerals. During his collegiate career, Fred competed for Hall of Fame coaches David L. Holmes, the founder of Wayne State Athletics, and Frank McBride. And this evening, he joins his two mentors as a member of the Wayne State University Athletic Hall of Fame, Mr. Fred Delcomyn.
So on behalf of President Kimberly Andrews Espy, Athletics Director Erica Wallace, and Wayne State University, it is my honor and my privilege to present Mr. Fred Delcomyn for induction into the Wayne State University Athletics Hall of Fame. Fred.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much to the selection committee for nominating me for this honor. And it is indeed an honor to be selected to the Wayne State University Athletics Hall of Fame, among the few people who have been so selected. When I was thinking about what I would say up here, I asked one of my sons if he were to attend a banquet like this, what would he expect someone, thank you, what would he expect someone to say? What would he expect to hear? And he, being computer savvy and computer literate, working in the computer area, immediately said, well, let's ask artificial intelligence to come up with a speech for you. So I said, okay, we'll give it a go. So he put in some parameters, and we got something, and it was terrible. I mean, it was full of cliches, bad jokes, banal platitudes. It was just awful. So I told him I didn't like it, and he said, okay, we'll try it again. So he tweaked the parameters a little bit, and it was a little better, but it wasn't any good. So in the end, I decided, well, since AI had not run any of the races that I had run as a competitor, I shouldn't ask AI to prepare remarks to honor this kind of occasion. So these are my remarks, not AI's. So what I want to do instead is to take this opportunity to thank Wayne State and Wayne State Athletics for all that it has meant to me over the years. There are several lessons that can be learned from athletics, and I think they apply not only to athletics but after athletics as well. One of the lessons that I learned was that teamwork is important. No one individual can win a conference championship in a team championship in cross country or track. It takes teamwork, and so you have to learn to work together as a team in order to accomplish anything special. And certainly that's true in life as well. For me, more importantly, was some personal lessons that I learned, and the most important one to me is perseverance pays. Perseverance has enormous benefits, and I learned that as a track athlete. Those of you who are runners here, either as competitors or as weekend joggers, if you will, you know the agony that you can feel when you are when you're at the end of your rope, so to speak, the end of your tenure. That's the word I want. If you can push through that, then the perseverance can reap you rich rewards. And that's true in life as well as in athletics. If you're in your professional life, I was a scientist, so I often had to give presentations at scientific conferences. I had to write scientific papers. When I'm writing a paper or a report or something, then perseverance is important, because sometimes I didn't want to write it or it didn't sound good, and I thought, well, let's just leave it like this instead of making it better. So perseverance can be very important, and I think that's a lesson that I learned not only as applied to athletics, but as it applies to life. So in conclusion, I just want to say thank you to Wayne State University, because it provided me the education, an outstanding education in biology that served me well in my career, and it provided me the opportunity to compete at the collegiate level, and I will be forever grateful for that.